good one here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First play, going to throw it. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
You just started the party?
Uh-huh.
That's crazy. I did, like, when I say I just got home, turned my game on.
Well, just started.
About to play your Madden game?
Mm-hmm. Just started. She been laying down some pre-emergent.
I did a little pre-emergent. Put some fertilizer down. Had my buddy help me though. All this shit probably took about 4.5 hours work time, probably an hour. Not even an hour travel time. It's an hour fucking around.
Yeah.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Clean up with like 2 pre-emerging and the fertilizer was 110.
Out of the air on 1st and 10. And a check down complete to Hall.
Yeah, for 2.5 hours, I see.
At the 22-yard line. And the Bears are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well.
No diggity, no doubt.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
From the 22, Powell. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space,
I don't know. I think I'm a bitch when I started the last game.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Why?
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week.
That time for them to get hit, they play off.
Forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time back, too.
They're gonna get hurt.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
We already hurt right now.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Throw the damn, like, what? I don't understand how you can't throw the ball outside on that jump, bruh.
So this is a big play coming up here.
Nigga, a whole 5-7 yards inside.
Completions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Powell throwing on 3rd down here. And that is caught. Touchdown.
That nigga Judge said, I said, what you want for your first? He talking about pass rush or superstar O-line. I said, for that late first? He talking about it's 10s and absolutely.
He says what?
It's in the 10, absolutely.
after the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Like, bro, ain't nobody finna give you no superstar offensive lineman for no just a first alone. It ain't happening. They too valuable.
Only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Boy, extra valuable.
You might just turn practice squad still in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 niggas gone. Practice squad.
Boy, they raided you, did they?
They'll start this drive and he can only manage to get a couple.
You had a boy like that out there?
This defense for the Bears, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. We sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, creating and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, this will look to throw on 1st down. Going up top. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete.
What?
Contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
What you not ate, babe?
Up the middle they go. Huggins. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
How you call pass interference and I'm running in front of him? Like, come on, man.
NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Very good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
On 2nd and 10, Howell on the out route. He completes it to Hall. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Coach, I think. Some coach.
Ram killer.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. That's caught.
Oh, bring your route, bro.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's playing it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
I need to put
Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long.
This nigga got a $200 million plan. That's insane.
All that stuff just goes right out the
got a what?
You're right back out on the
A
field.
$210 million penalty was
4 yards
that
remain for
nigga ain't
second
better
down.
resign nobody.
Second down, Howell now. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Is the coach any good?
Up the middle. Huggins. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
That man had the #1 pick in the draft.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a
What you
really
telling
nice
me
job
about
staying
stuff
in
for
their
another
proper
man?
places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Wouldn't be surprised.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right down the midfield stripe. Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Willis. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Russell. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Up the middle they go. Huggins.
Yeah, that's got today.
About 5 yards down to the 32. They'll keep it on the ground. Huggins has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Oh, but nobody been on here.
They changed Trey Miles Gary for real.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Another try after the first down sack.
Well, if he can get a rate deal.
He's got him complete. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line.
That just sounded rough on the cards. Go to better.
This defense, they came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll try and run for it.
How y'all get the little scat back pushing niggas over, bruh? Like that's stupid.
Willis now off of play action. And this will be well too low for him to bring in.
Let's get back falling forward, man. I just don't understand.
2nd and short. I think they thought
Who we got at running back?
I don't even know.
Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing
Probably
the
Ricky.
incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Third down, it's Willis. And it's caught. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down.
You got a nigga on your defense Friday.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of...
He's got him in, complete. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 40 yards. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. On first down, Howell being chased out left. Looking here for Smith downfield.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. It's Howell with another throw. Buying time to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Going for it on 4th. Here's Howell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. But tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
Let's go now.
I'll take your word for it, my man. To throw on 2nd and 10. Willis. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Back to 60. Hey, pass. 19 right.
On 3rd down, Huggins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Willis. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Willis out of the gun. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
I don't.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
You're
and they're
stupid.
going to have
I
lousy
ain't
starting
with
field
you.
position as he's out of bounds at his 6-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined.
And for the 3rd time,
Damn, bro.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Chiefs are
Fucking standing flat-footed and just put his hand up and pick the ball off, bro. God damn, give me some trajectory on the ball.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he will not get away. He sagged back around the 3-yard line. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Now Andy Fairbairn for the field goal try. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder.
I can't call timeout. This game. Damn.
Now flags come in before the kick. Clearly there was contact. Who was at fault? So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
I wonder how they did it. What if they twitched a little bit up front, you know, a little subtle head movement that the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
19 Tigers.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
What idea are they talking about?
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
In motion comes the tight end left. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they start with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught at the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely. And when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. Now they go play action with Howell. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Off play action. It's Howell. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. One last shot before the break. Howell got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will cut the lead down to 15. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a two-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Last play of the half, Willis. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
But one thing I know for sure, the standard speech is to treat the game like it's tied. But when you have an advantage, they also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message received.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
To throw again on second down. Willis, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that could be incomplete. Good effort trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
See, y'all got to give me that now.
Game plan, we're trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do something. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Nah, nigga.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. Well, that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Throwing again on second down. Howell, man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. First down, Howell to throw. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. Finding room at midfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Chicago! A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play you would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Elliott good with a PAT. And this is back to an 8-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net.
Who are these guys on my kick coverage? I don't know y'all.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Highly contested in the third quarter. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
On first down, Willis finding his safety valve here. That's complete. So no gain on the play, and it's second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit.
Getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, it's Willis. He finds his man, complete. It's Russell. This is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. It looks to be about a yard or so short.
Here's another example of defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
Fourth down, Willis. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with it.
Kayvon, I see you, boy.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
I see you, boy.
So first and 10 now from the 33. Powell to the air on first and 10. And incomplete on a deep ball.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, second and 10. Another throw on second down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the third quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick six.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person just ended up in the end zone with the football. He was the one that answered the bell.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Howell throwing again after the pick six. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Third and long, here's Howell. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. Fourth down, Howell. And they're going to sack him yet again.
Yeah, that little shit is glitch, bro. Nigga running right through. Oh, nigga running right by lineman, bro. They don't recognize the dude.
But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Huggins. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
19 Wyatt.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd down now, Huggins. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
What that's supposed to mean, Jacob?
Willis now off play action. And that is incomplete.
A cowboy hat.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
What that's supposed to mean, bruh?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. In motion, the tight end. 2nd down, here's an option right.
Wow.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense.
Why the fuck you struggling to tackle the quarterback, bro? Nigga driving forward and stuff.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Buffalo 18.
2nd down. Here's Willis. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Come back team. Come back team.
Here's Willis on 3rd and long. He finds his man, complete. It's Russell. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Needed 13, and with a good spot, they got 13 and a 1st down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Oh, boy, you said it, not me.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
You said it, not me.
We stand right now in the 4th quarter. This one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
From the 17, Powell, quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Powell trying to pick it up on 3rd. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure.
That boy just watched that dude run right by him.
One of the reasons they're down is
And
that
he went and
inability
picked up
to
somebody
stop
else.
the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Fourth down, Howell call desperation time. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And once more, Howe back to the air. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Howell. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing here, Howell. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Even with such a big lead late,
I like that, what that create right
if
there.
the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So here we go, 4th down. Howell. Flush.
Oh, boy.
Will force a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
On 1st down, Huggins. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal, Willis. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Got 43 seconds left.
It has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against.
Shoot some.
That's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on. Moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He will find his man Chase complete.
Shoot
See how my
some.
boy.
Huh?
You see how my boy fared. Got them Commanders.
What happened? Oh yeah.
That's who I was playing last night. He's
Yeah, I
straight.
figured that.
Elliott good on the extra point.
I mean, he got Lamar.
Yeah, he should be straight.
So no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
What happened with the other cat?
After this.
Quit because he wasn't good.
Yes, he was air partner, so I guess he didn't want to play with that cool down shit.
He was who partner?
LD.
Oh.
And
He didn't want to play with the cool down.
into the game, and someone has said here that the
He probably like to spam one play.
expecting an onside kick. 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Yeah.
You know, certain niggas can't play in the league.
It's much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
In motion, Hill. Play fake. Here's Willis. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Willis. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
2nd down and goal. Willis. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Let's run something to the some corner routes.
His own end zone. He gets it underneath to Hall. And they'll get him down up.
Damn, that play took 7 seconds.
And as this defense walks off the field, they should do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other.
Load up.